like you lost another one.
RippStixx. RippStixx.
RippStixx.
What's up, guys?
I'm good.
How you doing, Frank? Good?
Good.
How about you, Link? Why don't you try talking? Got a lot going on.
Yup. Philly sports, a lot of things.
So what's up?
Not that much.
Nothing.
How was your week?
It was good.
Okay.
Why just okay?
Just kind of stressful and annoying. School.
Kind of stressful and annoying.
Yep.
Anything you want to talk about?
Sports.
I'm talking about the
Sports.
stressful and annoying part.
Oh, just like some kids and stuff and schoolwork and me forgetting things. Most of it's been like Thursday through Saturday, basically.
You know what it sounds like to me?
What?
Emotional damage.
Okay, Frank, what about you?
About my week?
Yeah, how was
It
your
was
week?
good.
Yeah? We went to a Phillies game.
Yep.
Yep, we went to one.
It stunk.
The Cubs versus the Phillies.
Oh.
The game Taiwan came in and screwed everything up as always.
Yeah, it
And
was-
I got a signed ball.
By Aaron Nola.
Yeah, you did. That's right. Tell the audience how you went about doing that.
How I did it?
Yeah.
So, I was waiting in the normal spot. If you have ever been to Citizens Bank Park, you'd see like where the players warm up. And
Basically
right
where
there.
they're on the Phillies dugout.
No.
Whatever.
So, it's near like
Well, that is where you were.
You
You were
know.
at the Phillies
no,
dugout.
but I was waiting at the other place. So I was
Okay.
waian where the
For
people
about 60 seconds.
And then,
and then I saw, and then I stop. I'm trying to talk. Then I moved, and then I saw that Weston Wilson was taking pictures with fans on the field, and there was like a lot. I almost could have had a Weston Wilson ball signed, but so there was this kid, and Aaron Nola was in the dugout, and this kid was willing because he was in the CP ranking club, and with the CP ranking club you can just like hand it out or throw it to the people in the dugout, and he threw it to the people. Well, he threw it to Aaron Nola, and then I got it signed and he rolled it back. So yeah.
Way to go, buddy. So the Cliff Notes is Franklin was able to leverage some child that was already on the field with Aaron Nola, and Franklin gave him his ball. It was a great idea, and the kid got it signed by Aaron Nola. Pretty cool. You've been
Yep.
trying a good part of the year. But the game stunk,
Yup.
and yeah, so that was that. And then what happened on Friday?
Oh, we're our dad, aka Keith, on the TheRippStixx Podcast.
they moved into our new house.
Yeah, it was. We made settlement on Friday around 10 o'clock, and for the next 4 hours, we just threw a whole bunch of crap in the house.
Wish I could have done it with you. Much rather do that than in school.
You would have been, whatever is worse than useless, that's what you would have been. because you would have lasted about 45 seconds before you started complaining.
I would have rather done that be in school.
Why?
Friday was just, I don't know.
I was soaking wet.
It's annoying.
Let me just, oh my God. So while you were in school, sitting down in air conditioning with children where you could eat and drink and have fun, you could have been carrying furniture in the pouring rain and shoving it into a house quicker than you really should be.
I would have done that.
And then when you're done, your reward is that you're soaking wet and you have to drive an hour and 10 minutes home. So again, tell me how bad your day was.
Still horrible. Maybe not as bad as soaking wet, but it's horrible.
It's like a drama. It's like,
It was horrible.
I'm blanking and my day was so bad.
Moving on.
So we have a new house down the shore.
Sorry.
The old house is, hey, I got to go in the old house. Mm-hmm. They totally ripped the bathroom out. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's putting in a new bathroom.
Which we should have
He painted all the walls again the same color. I could tell.
Yellow?
No, they were white. Chantilly lace.
Well,
to be
weren't they
exact.
yellow before?
They were. They were like a
Like a
creamy throw up.
yellowish.
Yeah, it's like a creamy throw up kind of color. But you know, he's making it look nice.
Yeah.
He's definitely making it look nice. He's also going to put a bathroom in the sunroom. He's going to make half of it a bathroom and the other half an office. The only thing I don't understand how he's going to do that is right now there is a slider to get in there, and I'm curious if he's going to keep it the same way, which would mean
Maybe he put a door instead.
Yeah, or you make it like part of the house. It's gonna be weird. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but
Or it could just be open. Take the sliders out.
yeah. Yeah, that house needed a grenade and a bulldozer.
Yep.
But our house now is much better. And we now have to really figure out what furniture, because the house came furnished, meaning like everything was left in the house. And we brought everything from the other house, which we now know is way too much. Way too much.
We're probably going to sell.
It's not that easy. It's selling stuff like that on Facebook Marketplace is a pain in the butt. You got to deal with people. They want to come look at it. They want to haggle. I just throw it out. I just throw it all out.
Is that what we're going to do?
Probably not.
Or you can just give it to Goodwill.
Here's what I would do. That couch in the sunroom, not the black one.
Yeah.
The other one, I throw that out. We don't need that.
What black one?
Not the black couch in the sunroom.
We don't
the one,
own a black couch.
Whatever. Next to that one, the sunroom. That one that's like
The
wood.
blue one.
Yeah, no.
Okay. We have a blue couch and we have a gray couch.
No, do you know the mini couch in the sunroom that the Graham sits on?
Oh, the wicker one?
Yeah, that one is trash.
Oh, we're getting rid. We're going to try to sell that. That and the chair. We have no room for it.
Yeah.
This house is more than twice the size. It is more than 2 times the size of the first one. And it is completely full. The downstairs is completely full of stuff. You can barely walk through it. I should have actually taken a picture of it to show you. But don't worry. You wanted to help Lincoln on Friday? You got many weekends ahead of you where you could certainly help, because we got to put everything away in the kitchen. We got to get your room ready. What I would think I want to do with your room.
I don't mind doing that. I just don't like.
You know how your room right now is a queen bed?
Yeah.
And a twin bed?
Yeah.
I want to move the queen bed to where the twin bed is right now. And then I want to take the full from the other room and put the full where the queen is, but move it over towards the corner a little bit.
I feel like Yeah, I feel like we should make, like, is the couch out there extendable couch? Like,
Well, it comes apart.
do you know our couch in the sunroom, like a bed
Oh, like
couch?
a bed? No, it doesn't do that.
Are we keeping our couch that we had in the living room and the other couch we have?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Right now, we have that great couch out in the other family.
But I
room
also
area.
like that there's the baseball fields right next to it, so me and can just like get a little bag, put it on
Well,
our backs.
I need a bat.
You have a bat.
No, he doesn't.
He's got your bat. He can use that right now.
I can't.
Not for games. If I play games, I'm gonna get a new
Link,
bat.
you don't even know that you're playing baseball yet.
Well, if I am, I'm not like switching bats mid game. No.
The wind could blow a certain direction next week, and you decide that you don't want to play again. Speaking of baseball, what did we do yesterday?
We
Had a
went
dad's
to-
birthday party and went to the Phillies, and we got to take a tour into the batting
Why don't you let
cages
Franklin talk
downstairs
for a minute? Why don't you
and
let
the locker room.
Why don't you let Franklin talk for a minute?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
So we went into the locker room, the media day post game, and
Yeah, you got to sit like at the
batting
table
cage.
where the players would sit when they're interviewed.
I loved the batting cage.
Batting cage was pretty cool. I was shocked they let us hit. I wish they would have fired up those machines. That would have been really fun. Those machines are pretty high tech, man. They could do all kinds of mile per hour, but also almost every pitch.
Knuckleball.
I don't know that it'll do a knuckleball, but it'll do a curve, a slider, four-seam fastball changeup. Like, it'll do all that stuff.
Yeah. And we also ate a lot of food. Saw the Fanatic, got a high five. And we also
Got to walk the warning track. We got to pretend like we were catching a ball at the foul pole, like up against the wall, banging against the wall. It was pretty
Yep.
funny.
and it was weird because it was weird because like I thought, to be honest, when I saw Kyle Schwarber doing the interview in the batting cage, it looked bigger.
Well, it was pretty big. I mean, that was a pretty big room.
Yeah, it was.
They had two big cages in there. What I thought was cool is you got to sit where they sit. You got to walk down the tunnel where they come in from the locker room. What I was most impressed with is that you think about it. They play an entire baseball game and they get dirty and they have dirty cleats on. And then they walk up that ramp. And then to get from there to the locker room, they're walking on carpet, like industrial carpet. I can't believe it wasn't like really, really dirty.
Yeah, and
I'm sure they clean it.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot. Like,
the locker room was pretty cool. They had like a lot of sports in there too. Like they had a basketball net, golf,
you got to see people's lockers, like
JT's.
Sosa's locker look like,
A donkey lived in it.
yeah, it looked like a donkey lived in it. There
And
was just stuff
JT's.
all over the place. JT's was immaculate.
And then Taiwan Walker,
Yeah, I saw Trey Turner's. I saw
Harper's.
Harper's. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They wouldn't let you take any pictures in there.
Weird because
It's not weird. I mean, they got their personal stuff
after
in there.
the game, you can look up on YouTube Phillies locker room. We'll show you all their stuff. It's
I
weird.
understand that, but that's like a controlled environment where they have like NBC Sports doing it. They don't want some 12-year-old doink with their iPhone and they're taking pictures of their underwear or like what deodorant they use or
What if I said it's if I worked for CVS, would they let me do it?
I would say no. So that was pretty cool.
We also got to see some of Dad's work's friends,
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of work people there.
and there was a good gift bag, and
I had
Dad-
one shirt in it.
Okay, and our dad got
We're going to need you to stop being so negative.
I
and
can s-
our dad got a shirt. It's pretty cool. It's like the blue, the baby blue with the
Yeah, it says MHS Lift. And the F is like PH. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was fun.
And Sixers are getting ready.
Yeah.
Almost the season.
Yeah, and currently, right now, the Eagles
are
lost. They are now 2-2. They lost 33-16 against the Bucks.
And
maybe the Bucks are better than we think they are.
And I think the Phillies are leading 2-1.
Phillies are leading 6-1.
Oh,
They finally decided to win. I'll tell you what, I'm worried about the Phillies, man.
it's like what you said in the beginning of the year.
They're currently in the top of the 5th inning where they've scored 4
It's-
runs so far.
It's like what you said.
Here's a hot take. I'm not scared of the Mets at all.
Well, here's a hot take. I am. Because we lose to the Mets all the time.
Well, in the playoffs, it's different.
Well, I don't know about that, Chief.
And
They're gonna lose in the wild card, whatever they play,
and
and the Braves will make it. Diamondbacks won't, and the Padres and the Dodgers will lose in the
stop,
divisional.
That's your warning. Game over.
And then the
can I talk, please?
Ranger had a tough outing, and I'm worried for him.
I think Rangers hurt.
It's like what you said in the beginning of the
I
season.
think Sanchez could fit.
You need to stop talking over Franklin.
It's like what you said in the beginning of the year. You said they were gonna be great, and then you thought they were not gonna be not great and not bad at the end, but they were losing a lot more games. And my prediction was they were gonna win 93 games, but it looks like they're gonna win more.
Mine was 96.
I thought they were going to win over 100, but when they started getting everybody injured in the middle of the season, they're actually lucky with how long they didn't have Trey and some of these other guys. Like, pretty lucky they're still. The only thing I think is concerning is that I have to look at the standings, but you really would want the Phillies to have the better record than the AL team that will go to the World Series. So if the Phillies get to the World Series, they have home field advantage, and I'm not sure that's going to happen. I have to look.
Well, here's the teams that I am scared of and not. I'm scared of the Guardians. You always gotta be scared of the Dodgers, just a little bit, and the Padres. And the teams that I'm not scared of, or the Royals, the Mets, and I wouldn't really sweat too much on the Braves anymore.
So you're not scared and not scared of the Brewers?
Nah. Maybe when it comes to pitching, but yeah, I'm not. The team I'm scared of the most is the Guardians, because I think if we make the World Series and they're in it, it's gonna be tough.
It's looking like on the NL side, the Phillies with the number 2 seed, they're going to play the winner of the Brewers and the Mets, and I'm afraid the Mets are going to beat the Brewers.
Well, yesterday the Brewers just beat the Mets.
Wait, did the Mets clinch?
I'm looking at a thing from 5 hours ago that shows the Braves as the 5 seed, San Diego as the 4, the Mets as the 6th, and the Brewers as the 3.
Oh, so that means the Diamondbacks didn't make it.
Well, again, this is just what I'm looking at from 5 hours ago, so I don't know. But
Well, the Brewers and Mets are playing, so I just hope.
the problem is the Phillies right now are 94 and 67. They win, they'll be 95. It looks like they'll have a better record than the AL teams, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
This
So,
got to get through.
I don't remember what games we have.
I remember.
We have Game 5 of the NLDS.
Game 1 of the World Series and like game something.
I don't think we have game 1. Like we have
We have
home
game 5.
Game 1.
Home game 1. So
Let
that
me
could
just
be.
look real quick.
But wait, basically it's game 1 if we're better than all the
All right,
AL
here we
teams.
go. The NLDS, we have home game 3, which stinks because that's
They might already beat.
game 5.
But wait, if
But
it's
hold
like
on,
last
let
year.
me speak for a second, please. That would be the last game of the series. They might not even make it there. They might already have been won or whatever. And those, I think, are the best seats that we were able to get. They were section 2. They were in the same exact section as we're in right now. And then for the NLCS, if we make it, we are home game 1.
Okay.
So that could be game 1, depending on, like, let's just say the Phillies make it to the NLCS and either San Diego or Atlanta beat the Dodgers. That means home game 1 would be game 1. Regardless, we'll be going to it. Because even if they go up against the Dodgers, home game 1 would then be game 3. So we would get that. And then in the World Series,
That's home game 1.
we have home game 1, which,
Well,
again, could be...
I hope
that would be game 1 of the series.
I hope they win the NLDS. So we could go to a game. But anyway, if they say they get to a game 5, and even if they lose game 5, we would still be able to go to a game.
Well, yeah, but that would be the worst case scenario. Because
We want to see them win.
yeah, you wouldn't want your only game to be a loss in the NLDS game 5. That would be like
Yeah.
horrible.
I say regardless, we're not gonna get swept or like beaten like 4-1 by anyone.
Yeah, well, you better knock on wood because, I mean, I hope so, but I don't know.
I think the
I hope, as expensive as they are, I hope you guys get to see a playoff game because it's pretty cool. We got to get there early, and like, I'm telling you, you're not even going to be able to understand how packed the parking lot is.
but
Like, I will probably pick you up from school because if we do not leave like early, the parking is out of control. You've never seen it where Jetro is packed. The lot up top that we park is packed.
I already see it on YouTube.
The lot where the tractor trailers are is full. The lots to the left will be filled to the gills because there's going to be so many people that just go there to tailgate and don't even go in.
Well,
Hey, Dad, do you think we can do like a quick fantasy draft of all time, like drafting MLB teams?
I'll do that right now.
I
Like
would
players?
rather not do that right now.
Okay.
Of course, Dad hates it.
I don't
But
even
anyway,
understand what you're talking
Like,
about.
we'll
said-
do.
he said-
Okay. Hold on. Let me talk. Like what I mean is, we
draft all-time players.
no.
and put them in a lineup.
Okay. We draft all time players. We pick
What about right
a
now?
pitcher. You can do that right now, but all time.
I think my answer.
Well,
I didn't even.
I've seen it on YouTube videos how crazy it is, and I'm not even there.
I
Like how
don't
the-
think so.
On the parking lot, it's full.
It is pretty. I mean, it's going to be like in the parking lot. It's going to be like this.
I feel like people overrate the Dodgers way too much. The reason that the
Well,
fact
they're a good team. They just always
the fact-
choke.
the fact they don't have 100 wins is embarrassing. With Mookie Betts out or
Oh,
not.
roasted.
I agree. They have an absolute star-studded team.
They got Otani with
their
obviously beat
payroll.
him.
Their payroll is $9 trillion.
They have
But that just goes to show you, it's not about like who you have on your team. It's about how well as a team they work. It's an
But,
important
like,
lesson.
They have Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, who was out for a little bit. I understand that, but they have Otani
Max Muncy.
and an underrated 38 home run per season guy, Teoscar Hernandez, Muncy, and all other guys that
Smith.
are good.
You know what I think of the
Will
Dodgers
Smith.
though?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
They're not those guys.
I think so too.
I don't know, man.
I
the
have
would
Yankees
listen,
are.
I'm sure he's a nice. I'm sure he's a nice, guy, but I'd love nothing more than to see Otani go packing in round 2.
I'd like to see him win one time.
Get the heck out of here. We'll play him a nice song on his way out. Bomb. Go home.
Franklin's
I feel like-
Yankees aren't going to make it to the World Series.
Hold on. First off, Franklin doesn't have. They're not Franklin's Yankees because Franklin is not a Yankees fan.
I
And
just
if
like
he
the
is,
Yankees.
he can sleep in the backyard tonight.
I just like the Yankees.
You don't like the Yankees.
I like the players.
Although
I can name their whole starting
still,
lineup.
It is still rumored that we were going to be getting
Wayne Soto.
Juan Soto.
a very.
I'll
I
tell you
still
something.
don't believe. I don't believe it.
If
tell
we
you-
get him, they're my favorite.
Yeah. I'll tell you something right now. If the
Let's
Yankees
be
don't win,
Frank. Let's
Juan
be
will
Lincoln
leave.
right now. It's just interrupting
Let
everybody.
me talk. If the Yankees don't win the World Series, Juan Soto's going to leave because he's a baby and he'll leave.
Lincoln, he's
Well, I think his thing is up. It's not. That's he's a baby.
Yeah,
Lincoln,
yeah.
these guys, all of them, they all are just after money.
and Lincoln thinks like everyone's a baby. Like Gunnar Henderson's a baby. Adley Rutschman's like a baby. Be quiet.
I didn't say those two players.
Well, you said two players like a lot of people. You said Juan Soto.
I can tell you Bryce Harper acts like a bum sometimes.
Bro, you keep saying that they're going to be playing this at your funeral. We carrying Lincoln out of Lincoln.
He's got roasted, Lincoln.
He acts like
roasted.
a baby. He's like he gets out. No, that was a no, and he starts crying, throwing his helmet, and yells, and then he like.
I like turtles.
That's what you sound like right now. Hey, Lincoln.
Fatality.
So, look, that'll be fun. It's probably going to be a really, really exciting wild card. I have a feeling both wild cards are
Make
going to
it to the
be
final game.
exciting.
I got the Brewers winning whoever they're playing, and
I'm telling you, I think the Mets are going to win.
I got the Padres winning over the who else?
Padres will be playing the.
Braves?
Braves.
Padres are going to kill the Braves.
Yeah, I got the Padres winning.
It's all because of Ronald Acuna and Spencer Strider.
And then I got the
Can I talk?
Brewers.
It's-
Phillies win over the Brewers in dramatic fashion.
What about KC and Houston?
I've got Houston winning because they have way more experience.
What about Detroit versus the Cardinals?
The what?
I'm sorry, the Orioles.
I was gonna say. I've got Detroit winning. I think Detroit's gonna upset the Orioles.
All right, here's what I think.
Oriole.
Here's what I think.
I was gonna say the
You're gonna hear
Cardinals.
it. You're gonna hear it here first. I think you're gonna see the Phillies versus the Padres in the NLCS.
That would be a rematch.
I think you're going to see the Orioles versus the Houston Astros in the
Well,
NLCS.
I think the team that comes out of the AL is going to be the Guardians or the Astros.
And I think the Phillies are going to win, and we're going to be celebrating. We're going to be on like Broad Street like this.
Wait, if the Phillies were to win, who would win World Series MVP and who would throw the final pitch of the top of the ninth or
Well,
whatever?
I would say if the Phillies win, the final pitch is going to be thrown by Hoffman. And
I was saying the same thing.
I
Wait.
would say who the World Series MVP is going to be?
I think it's going to be like Schwarber or someone like that.
I think it's going to be. All right, here I'm going to go out on a just a stupid limb here. If the Phillies win the World Series, I'm going to say the MVP is going to be one of two people. And it's obviously purely going to be because of their hitting.
Bryce and Turner. Schwarber, Turner,
Nick Castellanos
At Schwarber.
and Bryce Harper.
or JT Realmuto.
Oh
my.
That's a hot take.
That's
Kinda
two favorite
that
players.
is a hot take. It is wishful thinking. too.
I think To be honest, I feel
I
like
love JT and I hate Nick
I
Castellanos.
feel like the last pitch is going to be thrown out in the World Series. To be honest, I feel like it's either going to be Jose Alvarado or Estevez or Kirkering.
Yeah, I would say.
Well, it's not going to be Kirkering, but
I would say the final pitch if the Phillies win
Could
would be Estevez.
well, I don't know about that.
He's a closer, and I think he's gonna do is this when they win. That whatever that is, Star Wars.
All right, and the football.
Football, I don't even really pay attention to football.
Football, Eagles defense stinks.
Yeah, but the
What do
Eagle-
you mean?
Listen,
They
I
just
think
blocked the punt.
I think the defense was really good
That's
the
punting.
first 3 games.
They blocked the
I
punt
also
and
don't
got 2
watch.
points.
The only thing I'm concerned about is
Hey, did you tell people about your new bike?
yeah. The only thing I'm concerned
Yeah.
about is AJ Brown gonna be healthy and come back?
Who cares?
Dad, he's
AJ
the
Brown's a dork. I thought AJ Brown was a dork the second we saw him at the charity run.
what? Why was that?
He just was like too cool for school. He's a dork.
He didn't want to sign anything.
Whereas, like, name some of the other guys we saw.
We saw Landon
Jordan
Dickerson,
Mailata.
Jonah Mailata, Jason
Mailata
Kelsey.
was great. Kelsey was great.
Well, Hurts was acting like a bum too. He didn't like.
Hurts.
Oh, wait, no,
Hurts didn't even
I know.
really show up. He like
Not-
only showed up for when Jeffrey was there.
Not because of like he didn't ride the bike. He didn't want to sign anyone or anything. He only signed like there's 2 kids in the back.
Well, he didn't ride a bike either. He was like one of the only ones that was like a superstar that didn't do it.
He was the quarterback. That's why
Yeah.
they treat the quarterback like the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think he's got a bad personality. And I think it shows in him
Yeah, I
not
don't-
being that much of a leader.
I don't like his personality. I don't like AJ Brown's personality. I really like Landon Dickerson and Jordan Mailata's and stuff. Those guys, they're good guys.
Yeah, Jordan Mailata is pretty good. He's from, I think, New Zealand. He's either New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah.
Those guys are always really funny. They don't take themselves too seriously. They like to joke around. They have a good sense of humor, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So, anything else?
Yeah, I was wondering how often are you guys going to work out with me?
Once a week,
Once a week, maybe like
maybe twice,
3
occasionally.
times.
What about 2 times?
3. Okay.
2 times. I think it's really important that you guys work out, get you strong.
Well, all right, I don't have anything else to talk about.
Bro, we've only been on for 33 minutes.
Well, I think our
There's
time is up.
nothing else that you want to talk about? Nothing else?
We could talk about
How's band going?
Horrible.
I'm trying to get Lincoln to play
the
as
drums.
many instruments as possible. We have drums here. We have a keyboard here.
I lost my music in school yesterday. Probably some kid took it. And when I find them,
Who cares?
you know what? You know what? I think
Who really cares?
I think I know who took it, and I'm not gonna say their name.
Well, let me ask you this.
I know who took it.
Do you honestly think someone took it or you left it there?
Well, here's what happened. I got my trumpet in my folder from where I leave it in the classroom. I brought it to my desk, put my trumpet on my desk and my folder right here. Went over to get a tissue, came back, it's not there.
Okay. So you're implying that someone took it.
And it's the person that sits
But can
right across from me.
I just make an observation? The school year is only like 3-4 weeks long. You've left so many things already that were your fault.
I've left my poster from the book fair.
You left your poster. You've left a lot of things. So I have a feeling your brain isn't firing on all cylinders.
No, well, someone took it. I know. I know who it is. I'll say it after the podcast. I know who took it, and they're not answering me. I just talked to them yesterday, and
Who really cares?
they're denying it.
Who really cares?
Nope.
I didn't leave it there. I went back to the class and looked. It's not there. So annoying. Then I'm going to get new music. I'm going to find it in the year. And then be like, oh, yeah, here's my music. That's how I feel right now.
Okay.
What about you, Frank? Are you signing up for any clubs? I got to sign you guys up for basketball this week.
Wait, I know what club I want to do.
What club you want to do?
Gaming club.
Nope.
Sorry.
A lot of people in my class are doing gaming club, which I think is a bad idea.
It's run by one of my favorite teachers.
It's a horrible idea.
The only
I'm doing
club I
getting
wanna
healthy.
It's horrible.
No.
I'm doing
Way.
getting healthy and lift club.
That's pretty cool.
Everyone's spamming the chat. Boo Lincoln.
He wants to get fit, but it's gonna be jumping jacks.
Everyone in the comments,
Bro.
boo Lincoln.
Let me just tell you how much of a dork you sound like for making fun of your brother for wanting to be in shape. Dork.
Says the one. Says the one who eats chips all day.
Yes.
I don't.
Or
This
do
is
you?
Frank. Hold on. This is Lincoln eating every meal.
He just got roasted.
No, duh, that's what everyone sounds like.
Boom. Roasted.
All right, well, I'm done this podcast.
No,
so.
you're not.
All right, well, I'm going to bed soon.
Nope.
guys.
Going to
Alright.
bed soon.
All right. Now I think it's just me and you.
What? I got a question. Are you excited? You know what I'm really excited about? I'm so excited about the fact that I can finally put the surf boards and the boogie boards. Like, remember how when we used to go into the shed,
Yeah.
it was like Chinese torture. It was almost like you stepped someplace and things would fall on you. Boards were everywhere. Bikes were in the way.
Yeah.
Well, now it should be a lot better. The problem is we have so much crap in the garage right now. I have to take all of that crap out to then put everything up.
Yeah, and our cousins are really sad that we're going away, but we can always just ride our bikes over.
Yeah, we're right down the street.
Yeah.
We'll ride the
Dun, dun,
What about crazy lady coming by and talking to the new neighbors?
Yeah.
She talks to them, but she doesn't talk to us when we came in.
I think she caught on really quick that I wasn't interested in talking to her. I don't like talking to crazy people.
Yeah, I like her.
All right, well.
It's a shame because if she did not live there, and
She wasn't even there for the
that
whole
house
summer.
wasn't an absolute disaster, there's a good chance we wouldn't have moved
It's like
because I would have
She
built a
was-
house there.
she was there once, and the only time she was there was at the end of the summer, picking up stuff from her house and leaving in like an hour.
We have to go see Nora play volleyball. She's playing volleyball for Kingsway.
Where's she?
Nora?
Yeah, Nora.
She's like 2 years old.
What?
Oh wait, no. He's remember
Talking to the microphone, dude.
remember she has a baby named Nora. That's why. I'm like Kingsway volleyball.
Did anyone hear me?
No one cares about you.
Oh, let me go to an old song. Someone sounds like a dork.
Dweeb.
I'm curious to see, did anyone hear me in like 2 minutes ago what I did?
Cool story, dude.
I hope the podcast doesn't.
Dweeb.
It could have heard me. Right. Frank, did you hear me? Franklin, did you hear me?
We heard you, dude.
What?
Wow, is very nice.
No, wait. I mean, like, did you actually like hear me? Like, you know what? Here's Dad with a soundboard. This is what happens when a 12-year-old dad in 2020, 12-year a dad in 2024 with 12 and 9-year-old kids find a soundboard. Yo, this is what happens.
Bro, you busting on me?
Yep,
Dude.
I am.
Dude.
I'm gonna bust.
Say what?
I'm gonna bust on your diet.
Wait. I do have a few questions I would like to ask you guys.
Okay.
Ask away, dude.
And tell us who you're asking.
Curse words are bad. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree.
I'm in the middle. Like, they don't mean anything.
What?
Well, that's where you're wrong, because
Like,
for a lot of
because
places, they mean bad words.
They mean bad words, but where I am and I say it in school, I don't think I should get in trouble because in some places.
What? Hold on. Okay, first off, don't say it in school.
I don't, because then I'll get in detention. They'll make it a whole big deal, and I'll get home early, and yeah.
Listen to me. I have a better chance. I'm a 43-year-old man. I have a better chance of getting pregnant
That's what
myself than you saying a curse word at school.
All right. So, would you rather? What would be a better place to live, in space or under the sea?
Oh, in space. Under the sea, dude, it's dark.
Oh yeah, in space.
All right. Well, I know.
So is the
I know
space
we
and
already
stuff.
asked us this in our podcast, but I want to ask it again. Smartphones make us stupid. Agree or disagree? I disagree.
I'm neutral on it because, for everything that you have at your fingertips, like we can look up basically all the world's knowledge on our phone. But 85% of people don't use it for that.
I feel like
They use it to watch like reels on Instagram and
I just feel like I don't know, I'm like 50-50, but I just feel like they put the name smartphone for people dumb to say, oh, I'm going to get this because it's supposed to make me smart. Well, no, it's not.
Got him! Got him!
next question.
I'm gonna ask like two more.
All right. And then Frank can grab those and ask a few.
No.
Bro,
Yes.
you're acting like you're the host.
Nope, he's not doing it. All right, you know what? I'm done.
All right, Frank.
All right, here. Here.
Do you believe in true love?
Ooh, do I believe?
No, I don't. Because if I married like a girl and I loved her, but I saw like a girl that was like a celebrity and I'm like, oh, I like her, like I love her, and I'd marry her, that's not true love. And I feel like everyone has that feeling.
Well, here's what I'll tell you.
You gotta find the girl that you like. You gotta find the girl that you like.
Yeah, find the girl.
Here's what I'll tell you.
You're fine. The girl.
You guys
like-
listening loud and clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we hear ya.
I do. I believe in it.
You believe?
Same. Yep.
I'll
Yep.
tell you right now. You can call me crazy. I would definitely call myself crazy at this point. But I remember the first time I saw your mom.
What?
I remember the first time I saw her.
Well, I have a crush.
Actually, it wasn't the first time I saw her. It was the first time I heard her. I was like, whoa.
All right.
She's not like the other ones.
What's your biggest kitchen fail? And I'll tell mine first. So
I almost lit my kitchen on fire.
we were.
My parents' house.
I was making cookies, and I overloaded the flour in the mixer, and it sprayed everywhere. It looked like Like it looked like ground zero.
But Lincoln, that's you every time you make something.
No, but it was like this.
We had Lincoln.
Mom
Hold
said,
on.
grab the thing, and I did.
We had Lincoln make pancakes the other day, and when Lincoln does anything, he just does it as fast as he possibly can.
And they were like a cornbread.
They were like, we think he put too much baking powder or soda in there because they were on the griddle and they started rising. They were like 4 inches high. And Lincoln's like, I don't know what I did. I followed the direction.
I did. No. Lincoln at the Phillies game. Ice cream. He got ice cream on his shirt. He's like, it came from the above.
Lincoln can't eat ice cream without getting it on his shirt. And the one time he got this huge blob on his shirt and he went, oh, it wasn't me. It came from the section above. Like someone threw ice cream from you from the section above. My God.
All right, let me ask some questions. All right, let's see.
Stop.
What in life is beautiful to you? Where do you find inspiration? We'll start with Dad.
What in life do I find beautiful?
And where do you get the inspiration from?
I think what's beautiful, people would disagree, is if like you really, really work hard. And I'm not talking about, this is where I think people get confused. I'm not talking about like physically hard, because there's a lot of people that work physically hard. Like guy who, does asphalt or builds walls, that's physically very demanding. But if you really, really work hard and try to out hustle everyone around you,
It's going to be inspiration and beautiful.
You will succeed. And I think that it's great that we live in a beautiful country, that you have the opportunity to do that.
Well,
Yep. All right, Lincoln.
I don't really want to answer that, but
Why?
because I don't understand it.
What?
But
What do you find beauty in? What was the question again?
What do you find beautiful? What in life do you find beautiful to you? Where do you find your inspiration?
I find a lot of my inspiration either in school or online, and beautiful in life. I don't know, but actually, I'll do it at the end.
Do you know what I find inspiration in?
I want to do a bonus question.
Do you know what I find inspiration in?
What?
What?
Every day I look in the mirror,
Can we be done?
I think about you two. And I think about the fact that if I don't succeed,
I want some.
it makes your guys' life a lot harder.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, I feel like so much of this success is where you guys are going to be at when you get to the age of adulthood. And so much of that lies on what we're able to provide for you and what we're able to get you to.
Yep. Another question.
And wait, Frank, before you say that, I have a bonus question at the end for all of our baseball players.
Okay. Can you dream of
Afterwards.
having a dream?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
have.
like
I have.
Inception.
I have. I've dreamt about waking up from a dream, if that counts. Well, I'll tell you something. I dreamt that I was in a dream, and then I woke up from that dream, and that wake
You
up
don't understand
from
it,
that
Lincoln.
dream.
It's like, can you dream, like when you're sleeping, can you dream of a dream you want to be when you grow up? Like, my
Yes.
dream is to be a sports player.
Yes, I dream of that like every night. I dream of like being like Bryce Harper at
Okay.
second deck home runs.
You
Thank
guys better
you.
get to work.
I got a question for everyone.
Okay.
What?
Frank, keep going.
What?
When
Dad. After this?
when did your life change for the better?
When did my life change for the better?
I'll ask only Dad because he's the oldest one here. We haven't even gone through our childhood.
Mine was 3rd grade.
I'll tell you what.
3rd
My
grade.
life changed for the better when I had you guys.
My life changed so far when I was in 3rd. Like, first, second, 3rd, I didn't care, and I thought it was funny. 3rd grade is when it got serious. People started yelling at you for no reason and trying to get you better. Still do that today. Annoying. But anyway, my bonus question is, what is harder to throw? A 105-mile-per-hour fastball, which 3 current pitchers have thrown that, or a knuckleball? Perfected, like Matt Waldron.
Knuckleball.
Why is that?
And why
are we even?
can I go
talking
on
about
with the
that?
questions?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'm done. Bye. I'll see you.
I got a bonus question. Who likes peanut butter and jelly more than they do chocolate chip cookies?
What? What? What?
Link, you gotta stop. Dude, stop. All right. Hey, don't do that.
What do you believe stands between you and complete happiness?
I'll tell you.
I know.
I'm asking Dad first, not you.
My brain.
Mine is like my brain and people
People.
that
What
are
people?
that are stupid or mean.
What people are standing in between you and happiness?
Maybe like some people I know, like teachers, kids. and this guys.
My God.
All right.
my God.
Can we be done with the questions? Can we be done?
What?
2 more questions, Frank. 2 more questions.
All right. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you? It says whom.
Wow. Whom?
Oh, whom?
Who?
Boone. As I know, Boone.
Oh my God.
Whom would you want as a dinner guest?
I would want Steph Curry as my dinner guest.
Have everybody?
Out of
Like
everyone.
when you're adult, have everybody?
When I'm an
Can they
adult,
be alive or dead?
Prime my crush.
I would probably want to talk to.
I probably do.
Yeah, I agree. I'd want to talk to Jesus.
I
I'd be
wanna
like,
see
dude,
how-
I gotta see this
I want
guy.
to see how his life was good for the better, and how he developed to be one of the most greatest person on earth.
Ooh, that's a bold statement. All right, last question, Frank.
If sour cream is past its expiration date, is it good then?
Yep. I will tell you that for sure. We eat sour cream past its expiration date many times. I think all of it has to do with how cold it was kept and how well it was sealed.
Bravo. What a set of questions.
Any last things you want to say before we go?
No.
Once again, thank you for supporting us and getting over 90, not 100, but over 90 subscribers. So I just want to say a big thank you.
Yeah, and people, please tell if you like what you're listening to, as hard as that might be, because sometimes we just are rambling about stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we trying to be famous.
Yeah,
We trying to cash checks, yo.
And if you have anybody of your friends who is a big YouTube guy who likes podcasts, then this is the channel for them.
Maybe I'll do
Please.
a shout out next time.
And please, once again, subscribe.
Click, watch, like, subscribe.
and comment your favorite podcast so far. I'm
Lincoln.
Franklin Wyckoff.
I'm Lincoln.
And I am dead.
Peace.